Uh, I mean, I was just playing the game, you know. I feel like in the beginning, we were flowing, you know, and it wasn't just me that was scoring, you know, it was everybody. Mm-hmm. And when you're flowing like that, like, and you're not really sure where the shot's gonna come from, then I think that's kind of like the best type of basketball when you're moving around. I didn't realize that I was being too unselfish. I thought I was just trying to get the ball moving. I think we kind of got away from what we were like, how we were flowing in the first half, though. And I think focusing a little bit too much when they had like the small lineup, because that's hard. That's hard to think about. You know, you're now having to figure out how you want to, you know, defend cop of the four, yeah. You know, and those types of things. So just kind of getting away from what was working, I think, is kind of what happened. But we were able to get back to it in the end.
LT?
Just questions for both of you guys. The last 6 or 7 games, regardless of the win or the loss, you guys have really been scrapping, you've really been fighting, and it seemed like you guys are starting to understand what it's going to take to close out games. So what do you figure between you two, just to think about it, what are some of the key things you think you have to work on to close out games? Yeah.
I mean,
we closed out a lot of games.
We've closed out, yeah, the last couple of weeks we've closed out a lot of games. I mean, basketball is a game of runs, and you know, sometimes, excuse my French, shit just happens. There's nothing that you know we could do. We got 3 great looks at the end. We just couldn't knock it down. We fought back. We outscored them in the fourth quarter. And like I said, throughout the night, I mean, we had great looks. We just didn't shoot the ball well. And then at the end of the game, we got 3 looks and couldn't knock it down. But, you know, like, you know, we'll still continue to look at the film and see what we did wrong and, you know, move forward to the next game.
Thank you.
Jordan and Nneka, as leaders on this team, I'm wondering if you've already delivered or plan on delivering a message to your teammates, or just kind of talking amongst each other that, you know, with 5 games to go, we still control our destiny when it comes to making the playoffs.
I mean, I think that's something that we always try to focus on, is just being in the moment, and we focus and respect the opportunity in front of us and the team that's going to come. Obviously, playoffs are looming, and of course, like, that's in the back of your mind, but just honoring each game, honoring each day, to have the opportunity to compete together, I think is something that we just kind of really focus on. And realistically, we have a group that understands that. You know, we could talk about it and bring attention to it, but we have a group that really understands that already.
Let's go to Amani Wright on Zoom.
Hi, I'm Amani Wright from Winshire. Jordan, this is for you. You passed the record for franchise steals for most steals in a single season in Sparks franchise history. So congratulations. And with that, I'm just wondering, where does your defensive tenacity stem from? And is there anything specifically you work on defensively that just makes you an elite defender?
I think I just have the mentality of being aggressive on the ball or off the ball, and just having the mindset that I don't want anyone to score on me. And you know, me being quick, I'm able to recover a lot on defensive plays and able to stay in front of tough guards. So that's just kind of the mentality that I have day in and day out of, you know, not wanting to get scored on and, you know, using my quickness to disrupt guards and have a knack for the ball, and, you know, that's pretty much it.
And last question right here.
Jordan, this one's for you. Without Leisure tonight, you know, how much was on your plate? You know, Coach talked about, like, you weren't able to play off the ball as much, and it's kind of been working for you guys lately. So how tough was it for you tonight to mostly be on the ball, the one having to set everyone up and, you know, run the offense?
I mean, that's my job anyway. You know, obviously Leisure is a impact player. She comes in, she takes that load off of me a little bit, but, you know, in the beginning when she was out, I had to take on that burden. So, you know, I'm used to it. And, you know, Jazz came in and she was able to run the PG and able for me to get off the ball as well. But, you know, that's just kind of the role that I have on this team. I have a lot to carry, I have a lot on my plate, and I accept the challenge day in and day out. You know, obviously Leisure helps me with that, but, you know, that's just kind of like my role on this team, and understanding that I have to take on that burden, regardless of who's in and who's out. I'm going to do it every day in and day out. So that's just kind of, you know, it didn't really bother me that much. But I was thankful to have, you know, Jazz come in and play a little bit of the one and help me get off the ball a little bit.
Thank you.
Great. Oh, John, last question.
Non-basketball related. Just wondering about this fit. Is Compton legend DeRozan one of your favorite players or something? Or you just
Well, I mean,
rocking his jersey?
he's a LA legend, and you know, my best friend is actually her sister is married to DeMar DeRozan. So yeah, I just wanted to wear it today, represent him, and that was pretty much it.